Welcome, viewers, to the place that brings you the best scoops, the best journalists, the best researchers, indispensable staff that are willing to take those risks. You saw it here first. Well, you didn't really see it here first. I'm just gonna take videos from other places and talk about it. Today, we are talking about my beloved. He's so wonderful to me. I love him. I love him with all my heart. We're talking about Kanye. And who isn't talking about Kanye? In particular, Kanye's interview that he had with TMZ. I can't go into words how exquisite, meme factor-ish that interview was. God damn.
I don't think people necessarily understand what happened last week with the Make America Great Again hat.
What better way to stir shit up than be an African-American man that loves Trump? That's gonna stir up some shit.
I just love Trump. That's my boy. Like, it's like so many rappers, you'll look at a video of Snoop Dogg loving Trump, but then he get in the office and now they don't love him. Like,
oh man, he come in the office and then people start hating on him. Y'all rappers used to love him. No, shut the fuck up. You know exactly why people dislike Trump. I dislike Theresa May. I think she's a witch bitch.
I feel like one thing is people try to minimize me to artists, hip hop, black community. Yeah, I'm always gonna represent that, but I also represent the world. When you hear about slavery for 400 years, that sounds like a choice.
The whole world's gone crazy at this line. The sentence that just came out of that man's mouth. It was distasteful, thoughtless, very thoughtless of you, Kanye. It was like shit flying out of a man's mouth. It was like
for 400 years, that sounds like a choice.
Kanye, you have to think before you start blurping shit, because time will come where you say some shit and you said some shit, and then the minute you say some shit, you're like, oh, I really shouldn't have said that. That was one of the moments, and I'm sure you've had a lot of them.
You was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all?
The man has an album coming out very soon. When you have a shitty movie, I'm not saying Kanye's album is gonna be shit. When you have a shitty movie, you have to make a bunch of trailers, right? To build up the hype. This is Kanye essentially building up some hype for his album that he has probably been working on for quite some time. And he needs to build that hype. They're gonna cause a stir. He knows that. And you know, there's some people saying that's not what he meant. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. If you read this tweet, please take your head out of your ass for a second. Do you believe a word coming out of this man's mouth? He cannot be managed, so he does not have a manager. His career and everything he does is managed to the T precise. Look at this stunt right now. He knows that this is gonna cause some shit.
For 400 years, that sounds like a choice.
For 400 years, that sounds like a choice. No, that really doesn't sound like a choice to me. And it doesn't sound like a choice to anyone, because you have to understand that you did not live through slavery, so you do not know what it was like. You have no reason to speak on those things, because you have no idea. But your ancestors went through slavery, and you gotta feel bad for them. And this is you not feeling bad for them, and you not being grateful of the things that they went through, because they went through some shit. For you not to appreciate what your ancestors have been through. Kanye, are you losing your shit? When your ancestors were enslaved and there was no African Americans in a position of power for them to do anything, you think that is a choice? Then I think you need help.
You know why when I went to visit him the first time? Yeah, and I took the tweets down and everything?
Yeah.
Cause I was drugged the fuck out, bro.
Cause I was drugged the fuck. That should be everybody's excuse for whatever they fucking do and whatever they say in life.
Cause I was drugged the fuck out, bro. I'm taking two. Hey, everyone listen to this, please.
Do you know what? They set this whole thing up. This is dumb as fuck.
2 days before I was in the hospital, I was on opioids. I was addicted to opioids.
Kanye, that whole interview, you think there was any people working in the back? You don't have to start screaming and yelling at everyone. Everybody's watching and listening to exactly what is coming out of your damn mouth.
I got liposuction because I didn't want y'all to call me fat like y'all called Rob at the wedding.
What? Kanye West had liposuction. When? This is such bullshit. There's people in the background and these are people who are working with their fucking phones out.
And there was talks amongst my camp, like Ye's popping pills, right? So when he handed this to me, he said, you know this is used to kill genius, right? So I didn't take it.
Is that the advice you got? You know these pills are used to kill genius. Is that what made you stop? I think your friends know you pretty well, and that would probably make you stop taking those pills, because you think you're a fucking genius.
Y'all had me scared of myself, of my vision. So I took some pills so I wouldn't go to hospital and prove everyone right.
I feel like in his mind, he thinks he dropped the hottest punchline ever, and he's just gonna transform into a phoenix.
Today, it all changes. We need to think how to think free. We need to be free thinkers. Then we need to learn how to feel free.
We need to know how to feel free, and we need to be free thinkers. We need these things.
People say feel free, but we don't even know how to feel free or think free.
We don't know how to feel free or think free because we are slaves, and because it's a choice for all of us, except Kanye.
Raise a hand if you felt something that I said today. Do you feel that I'm being free and I'm thinking free?
He is so fucking done with this. Yeah, I play this game with my 2-year-old all the time. Just imagine for a second all those people in the back, and there is Hannah, who is my daughter, who stood up on top of the fucking table, screaming some shit and laying down her laws. Do you guys think you are free? What do you think we adults do? We humor it. Hey you do that. You do that. We're like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Did I feel anything you just said? Of course I felt everything you just said. Yay, man.
I actually don't think you're thinking anything. I think what you're doing right now is actually the absence of thought.
Come on. Why is everybody talking about this? Why is everybody giving airtime to this shit? I know I'm giving airtime to this shit because I'm irrelevant and this channel needs to blow up. Blow this channel up!
We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Every day we have to walk into that truth. Stand on all the coffee tables you want to stand on.
Oh, he's getting applauded. Kanye did not get applauded, he's getting applauded.
But don't throw a stone, then hide your hand like the rest of us are just gonna swallow it. Yay, be yay.
Oh, be yay. Come on, man. Yay.
Be yay.
Be the yay we know. And he's like, I'll be that yay. Come on now. You're talking some shit. You need to be the yay. You need to be that guy that we all love.
Black people have a tendency to focus and march when a white person kills a black person or wears a hat. But when it's 700 kids being killed in Chicago, it's okay.
What the fuck are you saying, bro?
Be yay.
You think people do not give a shit about black on black crime? You think there's people who do not give a shit? Of course they give a shit. It's just you don't hear it in the fucking news. There's tons of people working in communities to prevent people killing each other. Areas where there's tons of minorities because they've all been shoved into one fucking corner to fend for their lives. Literally. And do you know what? I'm not just talking about America. It's the same here in Britain. They don't look after it. They don't take care of those certain areas the same way they would take care of an area where there's the upper class or the middle class or whatever fucking class you're coming from. So if you are talking about their own people not giving a shit when there's black people killing other black people. You are highly ignorant, mate.
It's okay for blacks to kill blacks, but if it's a white thing...
I don't think anybody's saying that's okay.
wait.
People are getting triggered by that because that is not true. That is not true at all.
There's been more focus and more marches
That is a lie.
about
don't
whites
believe that.
killing blacks than kids in Chicago killing each other.
That's a lie.
This guy's talking shit. He's talking complete and utter bullshit. People in London have the perception, have this same fucking perception that's coming out of this guy's face. The perception is wrong.
There's been more focus and more...
Is it worth offending so many people? I know you don't believe that. You're from Chicago. I know you don't believe that. Is it worth offending so many fucking people just so you can stay relevant?
But that is a fact.
Black crime is a fact.
But there are black people.
Okay,
wait a second.
Now this is...
Who the heck is talking in the background? Are you dizzy as fuck? She just said black people do not march when it is black on black crime. What have those marches been about? Please tell me. Police officers killing black people. Are you dumb? It's a person within the government that's meant to protect you. This is the reason why they are marching. A civilian killing a civilian is a fucking completely separate thing. How big is your brain?
Okay, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about because these are two different versions of somebody else's truth. This is two different versions of somebody else's truth. So he gets up and he's talking slavery, right? Okay, I'm not enslaved, so that it's like I don't mean to insult his reality.
No, Kanye, come on over.
I'm not enslaved, so I don't mean to insult his reality. You don't care about what all the shit the ancestors went through. Where is the gratitude? Where is it?
I don't fight with my fist, man. I've been through that. This is what I'm saying.
So if I come over there, you're not gonna fight me?
No.
Oh, he's the negotiator.
If I come over there, you're not gonna fight me?
So if I come over there, you're not gonna fight me?
Yeah, come on over.
I just wanted to give him a hug.
He is taking the piss out of you, mate. I just want to go over there and give him a hug because it looks like this guy has not been hugged in ages. I know he's arguing with me, so obviously everything he's saying is wrong. He just needs a hug. That's all this guy needs is a hug. He needs a hug. Every person out there marching because you motherfuckers are getting killed, all of you people that are going through this shit, everything you're saying is bullshit. All you need is a hug. You just need a hug and you'll be fine.
Let's finish conversation and then conversation.
Why is there a Lone Ranger clapping in the background? You know, these black people, they have their arguments. But I love it when they get together and they just hug.
I'm sorry I hurt you, bro.
Your voice is too big. You gotta
I'm sorry I hurt you, bro. I love you, bro. I'm sorry I hurt you with my words, bro. I love you, bro.
This guy does not want to be hugged. He does not want to be hugged. Have you had an argument with your sibling and they come up and your mum or dad comes in the middle? Okay, hug it out. Hug it out. And it's that hug where they hug you and your arms are droopy on the side. Your hug means nothing. You think he wants a hug? No. He wants you to recognize what you have been saying. And what you have been saying is hella disrespectful. Oh, flipping heck. Yeah, I'm done with that video. Kanye West can literally babble some bull crap for eternity. Just drags it on and on and on and on. You're just talking shit. And everybody's listening, but I don't know why. Why is everybody listening to that crap? That whole video seems like just one big act to me, and I don't know if Kanye has a deal with TMZ or something going on, but that whole thing was pretty much set up. You just do something very negative. If you can get media outlets to film it or whatever, then you can pretty much get famous overnight. This is literally how the world works nowadays. And Kanye went on knowing that he would say some shit that would stir up some controversy and get people talking and make a million people hate him. And what's the best way for people to buy into your shit? make them hate you. Unfortunately, that is the way it works. This has been proven time and time again. If you do or say some outlandish shit and the news and media outlets cover it, you will blow up off the face of the earth, mate. Do I blame people for letting fame get the better of them? No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I think if that's the way you want to do things, go ahead. That's the way you do things. Do you? At the same time, don't be upset when people call you a fucking asshole. Anyways, I don't want to bang on about this too much. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and enable post notifications so you do get notified whenever I upload a new video. I will be uploading on this channel every week now. Let me know in the comment section if you like this type of video, if you want me to do more, and also leave some suggestions. If you're on Twitter and Instagram, I do post on there sometimes. Follow me, my tag is Narkygram, and on that note, I will catch you guys on the next one. Alright, piss off now.